Hi, Eileen Veilleux The Fam here. Welcome to another installment in our anti-stress, anti-anxiety challenge and activities. And in today's video, we are going to be doing another art therapy session. Now, if you remember in the first art therapy session, I just started you off with scribbling because the very first time we learn how to do any type of art is by scribbling. So we started at the very basis. And in this installment, we're going to take it one step further. We're going to do a simple drawing with just certain colors though. And I'm going to tell you what these colors are because these have been known to be common colors. So we don't want to put any other colors in this drawing except for these common colors. There are more common colors, but I just wanted to start with these ones first. Okay, now the colors that we're going to be using is pink, green, gray, tan, white, and yellow. Now I don't have all these colors in the pencils, but there are going to be more ways that you can do this. Um, you're going to definitely need a sheet of paper. And of course, you can use colored pencils. You have a choice of colored markers. And as you can see, some of the colors are in the markers. Or you can use the paints, which I also have the colors. And you'll need your paintbrush to go with it. Okay, I will probably be using all three of these because I'm going to kind of touch bases on the different ways you can do it. We're going to start with the simple plain piece of paper with nothing on it, and we're just going to draw. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. So I'm going to let you watch as I draw, and I'm just going to draw. You can start just by drawing a circle to represent the sun. You know, it doesn't have to be spectacular. And we're going to color it in. And it's just nice and peaceful. The color yellow, as you color, it's going to help calm you down. And it also helps relieve some anxiety and stress. Okay? So that's just like a simple sun. I'm going to put a little pink in there to add to it and just show you how simple of a drawing you can do to make it calming. Okay? Now, of course, the sun, you know, we want some grass, so we're going to come down here and just color. It's basically like the scribbling. It's just a simple form, but with colors this time. And we're just going to draw like grass. Okay, so you can see there's the grass. I'm going to make the grass kind of put a little bit more darkness into it. Just like this. With a different shade of green. Now, when you do your art therapy, use the different shades of the yellows and the greens and the pinks. And I'm just going to show, because the sun's always hot, and then I'm just going to kind of go around the sun to make like a ray. Now, I'm not the best drawer, but I just want to show you, you can move your paper as you do the sun rays. Like I'm doing, as I color, I'm just turning the page so it makes like the rays. And it doesn't have to be a fancy drawing, just a simple one. And we're going to go this way now. Now I'm going to go back to my yellow in the ray. I'm not going to do it as much as I did with the red. Just kind of color it in like this. You know, just simple. That's all this is show you how to do a simple drawing. I'm not an artist and I don't claim to be. We're just showing you different ways that you can use your stress. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to do a different little shade here. I'm going to add into it. Now, for the sun, you know, when the sun is high in the sky, it makes the sky red and bright. So I'm going to just kind of do this underneath the sun and on the side. Now I'm just doing a quick drawing because, you know, we're not doing an art class. This is just art therapy and it doesn't have to be spectacular. The purpose of this is to help relax and relieve stress, not anything else. So now I'm going to just kind of color this up in here. Just like that for the sky. You add a little bit more color to the hue to show the brightness. There we go. And as you see, as I'm doing it, I'm just moving the colors over so I don't reuse them. And I'm not doing anything spectacular with it. I'm just doing that. Okay? Now for the grass, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to use our different shades of green. Because, you know, grass is different shades. You see it when the sun hits certain areas, it's brighter, and in other areas, it's not so bright. And I'm going to go on this underneath like this. The ground is a little darker all the time than the grass, and just do that, just like so. Now, the other colors, I don't think I have in my pencils. But the rest of it that you're going to use, we're going to go and we're going to use some blues. Because blue is another one of them colors. Violet's another one that you can use. And I'm just going to grab a couple of them. You can see here the other ones I did. Like I said, these are just kind of advanced. But as you can see, some other colors will make that. So we're going to just do some pretty flowers here. Now you can do your flowers either way. I'm just going to do freehand. Oh, well, can't use that one because it just broke on me. So we'll do a different one. And with the freehand, as you can see, I'm not doing anything spectacular. But when I'm done with this, I want you to look at it. Or if you're doing it with me, look at yours and tell me how you feel. If the colors made you feel more relaxed, or what? Like I said, I'm just doing freehand, nothing spectacular, because I'm just basically trying to touch and show you how you can do a simple drawing. So that's all we're doing. We're just freehanding a simple drawing. So you can basically see. Now this looks like it's going to look like maybe, a first grader's drawing, but that's fine. Now I'm going to do enough type of flowers here. And as you can see, I'm not the best drawer, but you're using your imagination to do it, which is what you want. Make it your own. And then, you can just draw the stems. Now I'm only going to do this a little bit because I want to go into a little bit something else. So how should I do this one? We're just going to do this. And then we're going to kind of just be coloring around. Just to show you the different things. So, and like I said, you're not trying to be an artist and, create this wonderful, wonderful picture for everybody to see. You just want to do it enough to where it's calming to you. So, excuse me, as you can see, this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to put this up a little bit so I can show you here. And it's just a simple drawing. Now, another thing that you can do, and it won't cost you any money, that I want to show you, is you can go out and you can find smooth rocks, or you can go to a hobby store and buy them. Now, we're going to just touch on that a little bit with the paint, just to show you. This is where the paint's going to come in. Let me put this on. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little painting. So we have some room. I'm going to take these pencils and I'm going to move them to the side here. I'm going to bring out my paint. And we're going to do some painting. Now, like I said, you can get fine, smooth rocks anywhere. They don't have to be black. They don't have to be white. Just smooth surface rocks. They don't have to be big ones. They can be small like this. And this will serve as more than one purpose, as I will show you in another video. But just some things you can do for art therapy that's fun and inexpensive. I'm going to start, we're going to paint one yellow. You remember yellow was one of the colors. So we're just going to dab. And we're just going to paint it yellow. Now you may want to have to paint it a couple of times. And of course you're not going to be able to get all the areas at once. But I'm going to try and turn this so you can see the yellow. And when you're done with the yellow, then you're going to just take your brush. And it's just like a watercolor. You don't want an oil color, just a watercolor. Dip your brush in there so you don't have any yellow paint. You always want a clean brush. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making sure my brush is clean. And you don't need a lot of water, so you take the water off your brush. Now the next one I'm going to paint is orange. We're just going to go and grab here. And I'm going to paint an orange one. Now while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to you about one of the ways that you can use these rocks. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but you know them, the stones that you get in a bag, it's like a small little velvet bag. Well, you can use it for that to where you can carry them when you get stressed. You just pull out the stones and look at the colors. That will help out. Or you can make your own very inexpensive Zen garden, because all you have to do is maybe, buy a little box, a square box, about the size of a CD case, maybe smaller. Doesn't have to be very big. And you can make your own Zen garden. Excuse me. Now the next one we're going to do is a red. Now I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to show you the 3 of them. I do have a finished product of ones that I've already done for something that I want to do. Now remember, with these, also keep in mind, if you're using like black rocks, like these here, you will need to do more than one coat on them. Okay? So keep that in mind. So those are the 3 I'm going to show you. You can see the red, orange, and the yellow. I don't want to go in detail with it because I want to show you some other stuff. But that's what you can do to start. I would try to use all of the colors, so you can use them for your Zen garden later if you would like. I can't move them because they're wet. They're going to have to dry. Remember, but do you remember when I mentioned the markers to you, these here? Well, these here can be used for something like this. As you can see, it's just like a flower with the watering can. I have it upside down so you can see it better. There you go. Okay. And I just used the colors that they said you could use. And it was very relaxing. Now you can buy the velvet things here that you can color with the marker pretty inexpensively, between $1 and $2. So you have, you figure the paint maybe be $2 for something like this, for these paints here with the brush. Maybe, spend a total of maybe between $5 to $10 a max. But these are other ways that you can do your art therapy. I hope you enjoyed this and that you do it along with me. Feel free to send me the pictures of what you've done for your art therapy on my Twitter or Instagram, and I will post it on my community page, and I will put a video together of everybody's art therapy. The purpose of me doing these videos is to show you different ways to help you combat and alleviate some of your stress and anxiety. And art therapy is a wonderful way, along with yoga and the other things I have covered. Try to incorporate more than just one thing. Don't just do the art therapy. Try to incorporate all the things I have gone over with you in our series that I've done, and put them together and let me know if that helps you have a more relaxed day. And remember to always see with your heart and not your eyes because what's important is invisible to the eye and only the heart can see it. So until we see each other again, bye. Have a nice day. Love you all.